Okay, I was just sitting here reading, of course, and I was just thinking, I'm like, man, you think about how they have the situation. All right, now I don't know what it just came to me while I was just sitting here, And so next thing I know, I was thinking Shiva, in Hindu mythology, and Kali, they both destroyers or chaos beings. You pretty much can say chaos destroyer beings inside the mythology. Now I was thinking Shiva. Now Shiva and Kali, they have a thing where they have sex and the dance. Shiva he does the cosmic dance, and Kali, she does a dance too also. But when they get together, it's like powerful. It's powerful and magical. You know what I mean? They can do some destructive things. So now I was thinking. So now think about this: when HIV was high and everybody was talking about it, you don't really hear about it so much. It just it peaks here and there, you hear about it. But back in the late 80s and early 80s, I would say early 80s, after people was partying and stuff, like the late 70s started kind of picking up on the West Coast, kind of certain communities, and chaos. Hear that? Chaos. Anyway, but I'm gonna get back to, I don't want to get loose where I was at. So if you think about it, now the nightlife, so that's what dancing, men and women dancing, right? Who was killing the nightlife music wise in the early 80s? Marvin Gaye. He gets taken out, right? Think about it. Now I got something else lined up playing, because I know something that I've been kind of working with my mind. But all right, I'm gonna get back to that later, sometime soon, probably this weekend. But anyway, think about it. So they take out Marvin Gaye, right? He's looked at as Shiva energy. Ooh, Shiva energy, right? But now it's two ways to spell Shiva. I have the way. Let's see. S is a big snake. S-I-V-A. But now think about it. How do you spell How you spell? It's another way to spell Shiva. S-H-I-V-A. So I was just sitting there like, HIV, Shiva, HIV. They trying to scare people from having sex. The melanated woman and the melanated man from having sex, and he was killing the night scene. Like his last album was called. I got it right here. And I was like, it was just talking to me the other night. I was like, it's crazy. Think about this. Think about it. I was just thinking about it, like, man, come on, it's crazy. And I was like, and it says right here, if I can get the light on it. It says Midnight Love. So when you go to the club, make sure you see it's official. Midnight Love. So it's so you think about it, when you go into the club afterwards, after you're dancing and sweaty, you might have your lady you find, or ladies might find a man or whatever. They might go out, and do something and they get rid of the night scene to where nobody's really dancing anymore. So you think about it, they scare right from having sex, which the HIV thing. And so like the whole things of so what if ponder like a thought. What if HIV was, of course, manufactured? Like there's no way. I don't feel like. I feel like that's very another way it can be detected through is a lot of mucus. So like getting rid of a lot of dairy out of your diet really lowers I feel like the factor of any kind of diseases, because it's like a carrier. So anything like, what I'm saying? That's why I feel like, the other day where I was working, I was driving, I seen a van doing free HIV tests in the hood. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. They was there till like nighttime. It was dark out, and they was just like, it said free HIV test, and just catching your fluids or your blood, and they can probably tell you if you have it. They tell you you do have it, and you go take the medicine for it, and that's really the actual HIV. But anyway, that's crazy. I was thinking about that. Shiva and Kali, they get together. They're destructive forces. And so she's the woman of darkness, and Kali and Shiva, he's only a white. They say he's white only because he's illuminated, And so he's on. It said in the book, this book, I gotta find it. You know what I mean? I really would, but you know, it's gonna take me a little while. I read it before, and like that makes sense. Now you think about it, you know, they get rid of Marvin Gaye because he was going into a lot more, like Bobby Hemmett would say, and he went into a lot more detail with his music and was digging into more of his sounds and coming out with better sounding stuff for the for the bedroom, and so. And that was gonna change a lot of things. So if you get rid of them, you can't have the cosmic destroyer energy killing this facade of a place, a Menta or Maya, the illusion. So, and that's crazy. But peace.